Hey, this is kind of a short here. This is kind of a clip memo to Stabby make hugs. Now, Stabby started some shit 2 nights ago by saying he kind of didn't miss me because I'm always on his ass, and that if I could just ease off on the attacks on him around Spreaker. And that was a very interesting thing he said, because usually and almost always I'm a product of my environment. I heavily believe in the concept of cause and effect, and so for him to say that is kind of a wimpy thing. It's a cop-out that he really can't take criticism. Now, I have to say this, because it's all true and all that, is that just like him talking shit to News Guy when the show was over yesterday, like, oh, the best part of this show is when it's over. He does that at the very end. Notice how Stabby doesn't do this during the show, during the start, not even towards the end, but once it's over, he wrote that little snide. And my point in showing that in Twitter was to show that he's kind of a weasel himself. You know, if he's trying to insinuate that I am, which I don't think I am. I like to call Stabby out when he says stupid shit. I always have, and he's never like that. And just take a look at Desert Rose, because she didn't really like anal. He got on her ass. Or she's kind of prude. He got on her ass. You know, he's the type of person that is not very open to other viewpoints. And so he gets on people's ass. He trolls the fuck out of them. And then you wonder, like, why I get on his ass is because he does all this shit. And then he expects no one to call him out. That's exactly what he means when he says I get on his ass too much, is I call him out for his shit. There's a basic reason why he never gets on these shows is because, he doesn't have Wikipedia in front of him. He can't just Google all those answers away. That's why he never gets on these shows. That's why he hates all these people, because they disagree with him. So it's really sad when he comes after me, when yesterday I didn't attack him. And I've never really gone out of my way to attack him unless he starts shit first. Now, that being said, if he starts shit, I'll go after him. Maybe more than he goes after me. But he's the one starting shit. So it's unfair for him to be like this. And then another thing that he brings up is, all this, all that. But look at Kevin Kierstead. Him and Kevin Kierstead essentially are about the same politically. They're both kind of lefties. But why don't you think I ever go after Kevin, Mr. Stabby? Oh, wait, because he's not a giant douchebag, okay? So it's not fair for you to say that you don't deserve some of the venom that comes your way from me. But you need to take responsibility for your own actions. That's my problem with that whole little victimhood thing. You can't be a wolf and then cry wolf at the same time. You got to pick and choose. You know, if you want to be treated a lot better, like, I don't never really go after RD a whole lot, because he has his own little viewpoints, which, although quirky, are his own. Fine, let him have it. You know, I never go after him like that. But I'll go after you because oftentimes, and just because RD disagrees with you about certain things, I mean, you go after him. Or sometimes a lot of the BTR people, they have this bad habit of name dropping. And it baffles me. If you're going to name drop stuff, be sure that other person that you're name dropping will back you up. Or if they even want to be name dropped, I mean, sometimes they don't. Be sure you know what you're talking about. Because Stabby got busted probably 3 months ago by Barco by saying can't and whom. And he was just name dropping because he thought, okay, a lot of Spreakers are retarded. I'll just name drop some philosophers and I'll just sound really smart. But there was no basis for combining those two people. And so Stabby got called out for it. And he's like, fuck you, I'm going to leave. And so he has this childlike mentality that, you know, only he only he can spit venom, but don't you dare call him out. So that's why I had to make this short. And one last thing is, he made some sort of jab at me like, hope while you're gone, you're nice to your real life friends. Here's the thing. I have a lot of real life friends. I don't care if you believe me or not, but I have a ton of people. I understand how people work. And, hey, I'm nice to pretty much everyone on Spreaker. I share everybody's show, even if I don't personally like their show a whole lot. That's the kind of person I am. I'm not some huge vicious troll that goes after all these people. If I was, I wouldn't be at these shows like you are, I don't have, disgust really for anyone on here. So, I'm not the type of person that goes to shows that I really don't like the people, I don't like their content, or because I can go to a show and disagree with the host on certain things, or hell, disagree with the show by far. Like something like 5x5, he's, we really don't have anything in common whatsoever besides some general liking of comics. But I don't go to 5x5 show and troll the hell out of him, do I? No, I occasionally go to his show, I behave, and even though I have major differences than him, I'm not trolling him. So, Stabby, you can't have it both ways. I'll make a deal with you. If you start shit with me, and this is the deal I've always had, it's just a gentleman's agreement, is if you're going to start shit, expect it back. Expect it maybe even threefolds back. But if you're going to start shit, expect it back. Don't cry, oh, I'm glad you're gone. No. Most of the time, anything I throw at you, you deserve, because you're a big shithead. Oftentimes, I catch you talking shit when I'm not around. But funny it is when I do confront you, you get a little upset. Or when I confront you after the fact is I caught you at other shows. And so, all I'm saying is, if you have a problem, deal with me. No more crying, oh, you attacked me too much. No. You deserve it. Now, I don't think you're the type of person that thinks you are, because it seems like, a lot of you BTR people are all about yourself. I understand. You guys never do wrong. That's fine. But I've always had the deal. If you start shit in chat rooms, expect it back. I'm a reasonable person. I always have been. Another thing you brought up was the real life stuff. I didn't finish, kind of got off track there, was, all this and all that. And you're worried that because I give you your shit back that you hope I'm nice to real life people. Of course I'm nice to real life people. I wouldn't be where I am today if I didn't be nice. Same thing that applies in Spreaker. Be nice to people that are nice back or that I disagree with. Same thing there. Nothing's changed. I have, plenty of friends that obviously I need to see more of. But, so it's not fair for you to take digs at me. You oftentimes bring your personal life, like, oh, my exes and all this, and all you cry into, the Spreaker world, because you brought it into a few shows once in a while, and it's like, dude, no one fucking asked, You shouldn't be bringing that shit up. So, you want to sit here and you want to throw real life stuff, I'm not the one who has all these exes and then live vicariously and somewhat stalk them, on Facebook. You need to get rid of those women's. You don't need to have your exes on your Facebook, okay? Because you're just going to look at them, you're going to lose your mind because you're not with them. This isn't me trolling you, this is me trying to help you. Every ex that you've ever had, kick off. And I'd say at least have a 10-year rule before bringing them back into your life as a friend. Because, and it also depends on how it ended. If it ended okay on both sides, then fine. But if it didn't end good on both sides, don't. Because you're only torturing yourself. So my point to you is, I'm giving you some constructive criticism here. You might think this is an attack on you. But all I'm saying is, learn how to conduct yourself. And, I think you'd get a little bit more respect. I think you'd, because I'm not the only person you do this to, so I'm, again, just to summarize, I'm a product of my own environment. You want to be nice? I'll play nice, but just try to watch what you're doing, that there's a reason for everything out there, Stabby. It's not just anyone coming after you. So I hope this has been informative to you, Stabby. Thank you all and have a good day.